Transitioning to a 4-day blended schedule has helped in a number of ways. One of the things I can say is really good teaching has a lot of components that extend beyond the direct instruction that you do in a classroom.
No one feels like rushed anymore. Like we don't feel like we're gotta do it, gotta go. We feel like more like we got this. We can move into our day, we can move into our week. And the teachers feel calmer, so because the teachers are calmer, the kids are calmer.
I have not come across any challenges. It has been nothing but positive for me and my students and my job.
My outside life is so much more positive. I have so much more time to spend with my family. I'm not stressing constantly, oh, I've got to get this work done and this assignment done. I've got to plan this lesson, because I always know if it doesn't happen on the weekend, I have Monday afternoon that I can use to help plan.
Like on Mondays, a lot of it is used to finding fun ways to interact with the students, so I can plan those more elaborate projects or elaborate centers, whatever it may be. In my personal time, it has given me a lot more like relaxation time, which really helps with my mental health.
Having the time built into the work week to gather data, analyze data, what worked, what did they grasp, what do we need to go back and reteach. In addition, having time to collaborate with our peers who see these students in other settings has been tremendous. It's really helpful in being able to look at them as whole students.
This year, I've learned to differentiate in the algebra classroom by using a self-paced curriculum where we've established a video game that the kids have come up with the scoring and the rewards as they master different levels. So we're not holding back the students that are excelling in class. We're allowing them to learn at their own pace. And the students that need a little bit more time and support don't have to be so frustrated by being pushed along.
I have observed that most of my students are a lot more engaged in the learning. Every day they come to school, they're excited to be there, they're excited for the lessons that we have for the day.
It's given us more time to really design lessons with what I would call a multisensory approach, so that some students who are visual learners have components that work for them. Auditory learners have components that work for them.
Because I have EL students, I translate a lot of my things from English to Spanish. So I make sure when I send things home, they are also in Spanish so my Spanish-speaking parents can read them. Because a lot of people don't realize that they send everything home, but it's always in English.
If you want to really do a good job teaching, you must differentiate instruction because we're dealing with individuals.
A success story from one of my students would be a lot of them at the start of the year came with nothing. A lot of our students do not get to attend preschool prior to coming to kindergarten. They don't know how to spell their name, how to recognize their name. And so this new 4-day blended model, like I said, has allowed me to really deep dive into what my students need. And now it is just the growth from the first day to now. It's like they're totally different people.
I have a student in my class. It is one of my EL students. He does not talk hardly at all, like does not. And we are on a 4-day schedule. He came into a class and doesn't really know how to speak the language, but is learning to read the language, and now he's reading sentences, and now he will speak just a little bit. That to me is the most success for me in general. And they're like, well, he's only been here 4 days. Yes, but he's made 54% growth.
This Monday blended learning has provided them the opportunity to work at their own pace. Everybody does not grasp everything you need in a 45-minute session. And if they have time on Mondays to work at their pace, they get a good outcome and they feel good about it.